Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us this evening. This is the info session for Switzerland. I'm Nina from Space for Impact, and we are the local organizers for the Cassini Hackathon in Switzerland. We're really excited to have you on board for this European-wide event launched by the European Commission, especially because this is the first time that Switzerland has the opportunity to be part of such a hackathon. In the previous session, you have heard about the European space technologies and their sustainable application for the future from the Central Hub. And in this session, we want to introduce you first to ourselves as an organization, Space for Impact. Then we want to present you the agenda of the week for the Big Idea campaign for Switzerland. Also, we want to introduce you to our partners, which we are really excited about. We want to show you the challenges and local themes, introduce you to the prices, and finally also explain you a bit how we will do it with the team formation. And with this, we're getting started. So who are we? We're Space for Impact, and we believe that space can do more for Earth. We started out as a joint project between the ISABIC Switzerland and the Space Innovation Unit. And what we want to do is we want to maximize the positive impact of space tech on Earth by boosting its adaptation in new markets in alignment with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. For this, we launched a digital platform where startups can showcase their products and companies from various sectors, such as insurance or agriculture, can look for new sustainable solutions. In the last session, you already heard how digitizing green spaces, how space tech can help you to digitize green spaces. But actually, there's a whole range of space applications for sustainable and a positive impact on Earth. And we would like to show you some more of these. So here are just some examples that I like to show you today, which include snow monitoring in the mountains, precision farming, and also remote infrastructure monitoring. So for example, Earth observation, such as Copernicus, can be used for snow monitoring. This is especially important for snow melt, which can help to predict such things as for hydropower companies, also detect natural hazards such as avalanches, but also support climate research, and finally as well, tourism. Then there's also smart agriculture, which can be supported by Earth observation. This includes precision farming, which can help us to save resources such as water and fertilizers, but also at the same time increase our yields, making the whole production more efficient. This is an example from Tamil Nadu, but actually this would be very applicable as for Switzerland as well. And then finally, not just Earth monitoring, but also GNSS, so navigation and EGNOS, what you probably they mentioned before, can be used as well for more sustainable applications. One example is remote monitoring of infrastructures and natural hazards, so falling stones, avalanches, debris flow, and flood. One example would in Switzerland would be the monitoring of the permafrost in Zermatt. So this is just a quick introduction to show you the many ways how space can help us to understand climate change or also make the Earth a more sustainable place. But now we get back to the actual purpose of this presentation, which is the Cassini Hackathon. So we want to use this session to explain you a bit more the purpose of the Big Idea campaign, which is a week to prepare you for the hackathon on the 18th to the 20th June. You will be able to follow some technical sessions. You will also receive an introduction to create your own business model just after this session. And in addition, we want you to spark your creativity and help you find your teams. So how will we do this? This is the plan, the agenda for this week. You can find this agenda on Discord, and we will also send it to you hopefully soon in an email. So be sure to have it with you somewhere, and make sure you also attend the local sessions, which are marked with a small Swiss cross there. So on the first day, as I just said, now we are at the info session, and then at 7 p.m. we will start the business model workshop, which will be presented to you by the Deputy of the Business Incubation Center of the European Space Agency, and also a senior scientist for Earth observation and startup owner. Then also the next day at 6 o'clock, we will present our local partners, and they will show their projects, their current projects, and also the way they would like to support you in this event. And this generally just gives you a great opportunity to kind of get an idea of the space, Swiss space and startup ecosystem that is there already. Then on Wednesday, we're very happy to introduce you to our Swiss data set, which we managed to put together to you. So you will be working and hacking on Swiss data. You will be introduced to the data set, and we will also give you some first insights and hints on how you can work, of course, with this data. And then finally on Thursday, we will use Thursday to introduce you to the challenges and the local themes that we want to do for these challenges. For this, we will first be on Eventia, and then we will actually move to another application, which is called Wonder.me. But this is going to be very simple. Don't worry about it. And we will help us that you can create your teams and also have your first project ideation, which will be supported by our mentors. And I would just to outline that this session is very important. So please attend it and make sure that you find your team. And as I already mentioned, there are quite some different platforms. We just wanted to outline again. So these are the 5 different platforms that will be used during this big idea campaign. And actually during the hackathon, you first have Eventia, which is where you see me right now, where the whole event will be streamed on. Then you have Discord, which is the communication channel, which we will also use to communicate with you, give you more information, and also put you together with your teams and in contact with your mentors as well. So please make sure you're signed up to that one. Then finally, you also have Junction, which is for you to register as a team together once you found your teammates, and also to submit your project in the end. Then also we have Creodias, which is going to be the cloud platform where you will be receiving the data from. And then the last one, as I already mentioned, is WonderMe. So WonderMe already, don't worry if you, I hope you already signed up to Eventia, Discord, and Junction. If you didn't, please do so. And then finally, WonderMe, you don't need to sign up at all. So this is, we will just send you a link and you will be fine with it. So all the links and all the platforms we will send you as well in Discord so that it's easy for you to find these spots to go to. We know it's a bit many platforms, but we hope you can bear with us and yeah, make the best out of this. Then let's talk about the local partners, which we will introduce to you on Tuesday. So we're really excited for you to meet our great partners. Frankly, it was quite a delight to work on this project and have so much interest from all of these different entities who would wanted to support us and were willing to support us for this project. We have our 3 main prize sponsors, which is the ISA Big Switzerland, the EPFL Startup Launchpad, and the University of Zurich Innovation Hub. And then we have a big number of other partners which will support us as mentors by giving sessions and also by being there as jurors on the hackathon weekend. Then let's move on to the next. Actually, on Wednesday, as I already said, we will be looking at the local data. So here, there's not much to say. This already gives you maybe a first idea of which type of data we will be having. So we will be offering you data, Earth observation data from Copernicus, also some Landsat, and additional data from Swiss Topo and also from the Swiss Meteo, just to have a wider range for you to use. Then also we will be looking at this more on Thursday. We have some local themes that we want to go through. This includes accessibility of green spaces, especially public green spaces in cities, carless cities, real estate and city gardens, air quality, forestry. This we would also especially like to look at the impact of droughts and of course the impact of heat waves, which we think could be quite interesting. What I can tell you already now, the 2 areas that we are focusing on, we had to choose an area, unfortunately. So the 2 areas we will be focusing on, the first one is going to be around Zurich, and the second one will be around Sion, so Valais. Then let's go to the part which probably interests you the most, the prizes. So the 3 first teams will be, the 3 best teams will be rewarded a cash prize. 5,000 Swiss francs are sponsored by the ISABIC. And then in addition, the EPFL Startup Launchpad and the UCH Innovation Hub invite the winning teams with leading members from the universities to pitch for further coaching and financial support. And at this point, we really want to encourage that we point out that we would like to encourage mixed team to take advantage of these range of prices that we have to offer. We think it is a great opportunity to meet hackers from different backgrounds and also regions and universities. You will receive more information on the deliverables and also the criteria which you have to fulfill to receive these prizes will be presented to you again on Thursday in the theme session about the local challenges for Switzerland. And then now, finally, we will do the team formation, as I said, on Thursday. And please, again, be there. So it will start in Eventia with the introduction of challenges and themes. Then it will move to WonderMe. We will provide you with the link. The link will also be on Eventia. And then we will move from there to the team formation and brainstorming, which will be done in Eventia, in WonderMe itself, and also the ideation with the mentors. If you don't know WonderMe, you can already look at it. If you would like to, we will send you the link. You can try it out. Basically, how it works is you go into different little fields, which will be organized according to the themes, to our local themes that I mentioned previously, and you will be able to talk to the people who are also in these fields and talk to them and just see what they would be interested in, what their skills are, and then you can hopefully build teams which diverse teams which help each other out. And then finally, after this ideation session, also with the mentors, which will join you to support you and actually help you with discussing the feasibility of your idea and give you some conceptual but also technical advice. We ask you to register your team as well on Junction, which then will enable you to actually submit your project in the end. And that's pretty much it. This has been a very quick information session. All the sessions will also be available to you online. We will upload them as soon as we are ready. So you can look at these later as well, this session and the ones in the future. As again, the one on Thursday, this won't be possible because it's on WonderMe and not on Eventia. But thank you in any case for joining now. I really recommend you join the next workshop, which is at 7. And thank you very much for attention and wish you a nice evening. Goodbye.